Microsoft, Sephora. We work with actually a lot of really big beauty brands.
Oh, awesome. And so
Yeah.
you do marketing and advertising for them
It's marketing and events.
and
So
events.
anything
Okay.
from like trade shows to experiential marketing, corporate events. Make sure that you go to the right people to help you get the visa. It was a really seamless process from start to finish. So I'm happy that I came across Joseph's company because they just made it easy. Like they took care of everything for me. And I think that had it been with somebody else, it might be a little bit more complicated. I know some other Canadians that have tried to go for their visa and it's been years and they've gotten nowhere. So I think it's important who you're going to get to lead that for you.
Hello, this is Salon Phillips with Remus Law Group, and today I have a very special guest with us, Monica Gomez. Hi,
Hi
Monica.
there.
Glad to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, definitely. So tell us, where are you from?
I am from Toronto, Canada.
Okay, and you recently just went through a visa process,
That's
correct?
right.
All right, tell me all about well, let's start off with your business. You have a business and how you moved from Toronto to the US.
Yeah, so I have a business. We do events and marketing. And since inception, we've basically covered all of Canada. But a lot of the brands that we work with are international brands. And so they've asked us to start doing some work in the US. So we started this process to get ourselves set up down there.
Okay, who are some of these vendors? Who are some of the businesses that you worked with?
Microsoft, Sephora. We work with actually a lot of really big beauty brands.
Oh, awesome. And so
Yeah.
you do marketing and advertising for them
It's marketing and events.
and
So
events.
anything
Okay.
from like trade shows to experiential marketing, corporate events.
Okay.
Yeah,
And you started this in Canada and now you started doing some of them in the US.
that's right. Yeah.
Okay. And so what was the process that would have allowed you to open up shop in the US?
So the visa that we went for was the E2 investors visa.
Okay. How did you learn about that?
It was actually through Visa to America. And I
Oh,
can't even remember how think I just found them on Google or something.
okay.
And had a great conversation with them. And they kind of walked me through the process and what was involved. And we started it.
Okay. And that's with Joseph and Bob.
That's right.
Okay. And so what type of things did you need from them? Talk to me about that.
So of course there was an initial investment that needed to go into the US, and then we had to build out the business plan and basically get some backup documents referencing the company that I have existing in Toronto, Canada already, showing the revenue and kind of like where we think that we're going to go in the US as well. And Joseph and his team really helped. They basically, took the lead on the business plan and just helping me get organized with everything.
Okay. Now, you had experience in America already, or was it a new experience coming over?
So we were supposed to go to the US before the pandemic, and obviously all of that got paused. So I think when we started the process with Joseph, we may have had like one event in the US under our belt. And then as we started working through the process, we started taking on more out there.
Okay. And
Yeah.
so are you in the US now, or are you still
Yep.
you're in the
Yeah.
US?
Yeah. I go back and forth basically between Toronto, the US, and Costa Rica, actually.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Cool. So where in the US are you stationed out of?
We have a head office in Dallas, and also an office in Miami. I would say that I probably spend more time in Miami.
Oh, that's a nice warm state.
Yes.
What's the plan now? Now that you have your E2 visa, correct?
Yep.
How was that? You had an interview? Did you go to an interview?
Yeah, I went to an interview in Toronto, Canada.
And how was
The interview
that?
was pretty quick. We gave them everything ahead of time. Joseph helped me put together this really great binder that had literally everything that they needed. He submitted it to the embassy ahead of time so that they could review, which made the interview, I think we only were there for like 5 or 10 minutes in the interview.
Oh, good. Were you nervous going in or?
No, not really, because we had already done a bunch of revenue already in the US.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a closed case for me.
Okay. So you was pretty confident going in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So what's the plan now? You're going to just continue to grow in the US and just do more events?
exactly. Yeah. The US is now going to become a big focus of ours. Obviously, it's a way bigger market than Canada. So we're going to start to actively go after clients out there, clients that aren't existing, some new clients. And that's basically the plan for 2024.
What's the name of your business?
The Concierge Club.
The Concierge Club. Can anyone find you? How would they find you if someone was
Yeah,
interested?
just on Google. If you type in the Concierge Club, it'll probably come up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if there's any other Canadians or anyone else across the globe who's interested in doing what you did, what type of advice could you give them?
I would say make sure that you go to the right people to help you get the visa. It was a really seamless process from start to finish. So I'm happy that I came across Joseph's company because they just made it easy. Like they took care of everything for me. And I think that had it been with somebody else, it might be a little bit more complicated. I know some other Canadians that have tried to go for their visa and it's been years and they've gotten nowhere. So I think it's important who you're going to get to lead that for you.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you so much, Monica, for your time and good luck
No
to you.
problem. Thank you.
Ready. Take
Okay,
care.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.